Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a Telegram mini app. So that is not a single video, that is a part of a playlist video, and this video is sixth, that means 6th number video in this playlist. And yeah, before this video I have already recorded and uploaded 5 video, but if you not watch that 5 video, then that video is not for you. And I am also not making that video for viewers. If you want to leave, then leave, and if you want to continue, then continue. So let's go. So I think you guys remember what we did in our last video. Yeah, in our last video we are completed the create tax page on admin panel. So in this video we are going to do some different work. Like I don't know, I can do that in this video or any other video, I don't know, but I will try to complete tax page on this video. So tax page can request on the server, so server can give the data and show on the tax page, this kind of something. Okay, so now if I go back on the API, okay, that is our API, which is something like this, user. Okay, now you can see here cannot get API version 1 user. So that means that user is not that API is not exist. Okay, there is a get request, and you can see there is a post request. So that means that get request is not exist. So we want to show here a meaningful message if any API is not exist. Okay, so for this, what I need to do, first of all I need to create a middleware or this kind of something. So I will go with use. So there have something like request. So request, then response, then next. Okay, that 3 argument. Okay, so we are take that 3 argument. Now what I need to do, I just need to send a response. Okay, send a response which is something like status, first of all false, then message which is API not found, or we can tell path. Okay, path not found, and here we can pass the path. Okay, path is rec dot original URL, that is the path. Okay, now if I send the request once again, yeah, that is restarted. You can see this time there have a meaningful message which is path is not found. Okay, so now I'm going to create here a file which is something like utils. Okay, utils, and here I create another folder that name is not found. Okay, not before you went found dot tsx, sorry, ts. This is now here what I can make a variable that name is not before you went found, and here I can type the thing. Okay, I can simply cut it and paste here. Okay, now here I need to type the types. So the types is request that come from express, and once again that is the response, and that is the next function. Okay, so now I need to use it. So what I need to do, I just need to export that, export default not found. Okay, not found, and then I need to import it. Okay, great. Now I just copy that and paste once again, and now this time there is error handler. So error or global error handler, so I just copy the name and paste here that name. Okay, now I just copy this thing, and once again I paste here. That is quite easy. Now I need to import it here. Okay, that is done. Now what I need to do, if I refresh, that is simply working. Now if I go on the user route, you can see here I use something like try catch, and in future I need to use that try catch more and more. So in every try catch I did the same thing, which is next error. I just throw the error. Okay, so what I want, actually I want to make a catch async or this kind of something middleware, so where I can pass the function, so that can, if there have any error, that can automatically throw to the global error handler. So for this I create an utils files that name is catch async dot ts. Okay, ts, catch async dot ts. Now here I create a variable whose name is catch async, and that take a function. The type is request handler that come from express. And okay, so what I need to do, I just need to make a function where the argument is fn or function. So we pass a function inside as an argument. Okay, now I return that and here I take some argument, and here I make something like fn. Okay, then what I need to do, there should be a asynchronous function. Okay, then we need to call here fn, and we need to pass here rec, res, and next. Okay, so where I get that, I just take that from here, rec, then res, and next. Okay, so this res means response. Now here I need to type the here I need to type the types. Okay, so that is the request. So request, which is a express, then a response, which is again a express, and then next, which is function. Okay, so now here what I need to do, well, so okay, so now what I need to do, basically here we are get a promise. Okay, so I cut that everything, and here I take something like promise dot resolve. Here I pass that, and inside the catch I pass something like next, and okay, I guess I'm get here something like a error, and here I need to call the next, and inside the next there is error. Okay, hopefully now this time that is complete, and that should be work. Now here I call export default catch async. Okay, great. Now what I need to do, I just need to go on the user auth, and here what I need to do here I need to take that try catch, and here I need to call that catch async. Okay, catch async. Okay, now here I need to pass the function, so that was the function, and here I need to cut the try catch. Okay, try catch. Great. Now when that is called, when we will, okay, that is called when we will on the if condition skin. Okay, so now here I see a issue which is require a callback function but got a promise. Okay, so the issue is that is the function, and I take a asynchronous, that should be not asynchronous. So if I type here that is a asynchronous, then that should be return something like a promise. Okay, that is the issue. So now you can see app is running. Okay, so now if I go here and I open the dev tool, and here I go establish, now you can see. Okay, now you can see that it's resolved. Okay, however, so what I need to do, if I simply throw a error, buddy, it's me. Okay, it's me. There is an error. Okay, so you can see that app is running. I guess the app is running. Now if I refresh, then what happened? Nothing, because I am on the app, so I need to go back on splash, and you can see this time that is an internal server error, and here, buddy, it's me, and we are successfully handled the case async, and we are successfully made that actually. So now, so what next? Actually, now if I refresh here, you can see now I go back on the homepage, and I need to go back on the tags page, and here what I need to do, I need to get the tags that show on the user skin, right? So before making that, if I go on the tags admin panel, you can see here I have a page whose name is show tags. Okay, so I need to show all tags that I have created in this page. Okay, so for making this, I just go back on the atom, and they have src or source file, and they have pages admin, and here I need to create. They already have a file which name is tags, so I need to add here on the routes, and there is tags management. Okay, so they have something like layout components. Okay, admin layout. So if I loading, man, reload window. Okay, now admin layout. Okay, here I need to go on the tags. Yeah, so now what I need to do, I just need to do a simple refresh, and there is the tag space. Okay, now I need to show all tag space on this page. Okay, so for making this, if I just simply go on the tags, okay, first of all I need to create an API, right, for retrieve the tags. Okay, so what I do, I simply create a variable which is tags. Okay, get all. Now here I call catch async, and here there is an asynchronous function, and rec means request, then res means response. Okay, now this time you can see I don't need to define any types because I have already defined them on the catch async page. Great. Now what I need to do, okay, so I need to create a variable which is tags. Okay, now here I need to complete the tax variable, which is the weight, then tax model, then find all tax. Okay, now what I need to do, I just need to send a response which is tax. Okay, great. Now here I need to get all tax. Okay, okay. Now there is a tax route. Okay, so now there is admin tax, get all. Okay, that is good. Okay, so now there is the API, there is the tax. Okay, there is a tax. Okay, now what I need to do, I just need to create an API endpoint. Now this time there is get all tax. Okay, now there is a mutation and query. So there is a query, and I don't need to pass an argument. There is a get request. Of course, there is a get request. Get request. Okay, now what I need to do, I just need to pass here. Okay, great. Now get all tax admin. Okay, now I just need to call that on the tax page. What is the page? This is the tax page. Okay, now I need to call here. I just need to call here that I don't need to pass any argument. Now here I will get the data, which is tax data, then status. Now if I refresh, go here and again refresh, you can see there is a tax page, and that is all tax that I have created. Great. So now what I have to do, I have to make a table, or if I'm not interested to create a table, then I can make something like a flex. Yeah, I have the idea, I have the design on my mind. So there is a flex, justify, item center, justify between, and gap is true. Okay, now here I get another flex, item center, gap is true. Now here I take another div where the size is 10, background is white, opacity 10, rounded full. That is something like this. So now flex, item center, justify center, and text is white. Now this time far better. Now if I make the font is medium, okay, cool. Well, so now here I take another div. Here first of all, first div, here I take the title, which is join community. Now class name, the text size is small, font is Mozart, font is medium. Okay, text is white. Now here I can make some. Okay, I'm not going to limit the size. Okay, now here I will show the size. Okay, now the reward. So what I have to do, okay, if I make something like text is extra small, well, great. So can I make something more, like one more zero? Yeah, that can be show here, no problem. I will show here the reward, tax reward here, then there is the title, there is the link, and here I create a action button, which is something like what I do. Okay, I take a button where is something like delete. Okay, now class name, the background is white, opacity 10, padding left and right is 3, and padding top and bottom is 1, then rounded full. Okay, now you can see something like this. Now text, if the text size is extra small, something like this. If I make the font is Mozart, okay, then font is medium. Okay, that is great. So I can make another button whose name is update, but for this I can take a div. Okay, I wrap with the div. Okay, now it is far better. So now that should be justified between. Okay, between, and the width is full, not fit, that is full. So what is the issue, man? Oh hell. Okay, so there is the flex, item center, justify between, with full, everything good. Okay, but I don't know whether it's looking good. So can I use some icon instead of text? Yeah, I can. So for this, you can see I get text suggestion from ChatGPT about making cache sync. So here I call react icon, and there is delayed, of course, delayed. And okay, I'm waiting for the icon, man. Please give it first. Loading time. Okay, so here I am facing an issue. So which is something like I take a border here, you can see, but that's not take full display. Why not happening? So if I go admin layout and there have something like outlet. Okay, so now here I take class name where p is true, and I delete that default style which is raw css, and I take here with this full. Okay, with full. Now you can see this time that is working. So now what I need to do, I just need to go on the tax page, and here I delete the border. Now okay, now if I cut this thing, okay, now this time great. So now I go here, background is white, opacity is 10. Okay, now pay or padding is 2. So now this time is far better. Now rounded is MD. Okay, now if I go on the mobile scale, that's look like this. That is far better. Okay, so now what I have to do, I already call that tax data and I am getting that data. So I can simply copy this thing and I can make another div where I can make something like for as a skeleton, right? Okay, so now if I just round it full, then you can see just look like this. Now okay, now class name, the width is 20, height is 5, and background is white, opacity 10, rounded is MD, something like this. Okay, now here I made something like 32. Okay, now again that is 20. Now this time if the height is 3 and margin drop is 1, something like this. That is far better, far better. So I just cut this one. Now I can take a height which is 5, then width is 2. Okay, okay, so okay, now here I make something like rounded is MD, and once again rounded is MD. Okay, something like this. That is far better. So I just copy this thing, I just copy that thing, and I come here and I make something like a loading, which is a component. Okay, and I return that component. Okay, great. So now I need to use it. Okay, so now this time if status, okay, wait a bit, that is loading. Okay, now if is loading is equal true, then please call the loading component, and if that is not that is false, then please call that. Okay, okay, far better. Now you can see that is the component, that is not the component, that is the loading component, you can see. So what I need to do, I just need to make a margin top is 1. Great. Okay, so now what I have to do, I just copy this. Now I go on the tax data, and here I go map, which is tax, and I go here. Okay, great. Now what I have to do, if I simply refresh, now that is the tax. Okay, now I just copy that and go on the JSON. Okay, so I convert the JSON to TypeScript. Okay, so that is loading. Okay, there I have something like a types file, so I open the types file, and you can see there I already have the tags. So what I have to, I just need to make some changes. If I paste here this types, okay, if I make that convert it into types, this is very fast to give me that fast. That I am boring, so I go on the type ID, which is a string. Okay, great. Now I go on the tags. So here I add a types, which is tags. Okay, I import the tags. Now here I need to add a key, where the key is tags dot underscore ID. It is the tags. Okay, now I copy that to broke, like created that and updated that. I go on the types and I update, paste here. Great. Now that is the atom. Okay, now here there is the reward, so I go on the tags dot reward. Okay, now here I need to type the title, tax title, which is tax dot title. Now here I need to type the href or link, so that is the tax dot href. Okay, now that is perfect. So now what I have to do, I make something like width is 32 and line length is 1. Okay, now when I'm on the MD, okay, when I'm on large display, then this time the width is 96. Now when I'm on medium display, the width is 48. Okay, now if I go here, you can see they have a far difference. Okay, now that is the tags. Now if I want to create a new tags, I can simply create the tags from here. Great. Now what I need to create here, I need to make something like if I can delete the tags, or I can simply update a tags, do something. Okay, so that is, they have something like uh, they have services, and if I go here, I can add here like is delete, which is false. Okay, now I have to delete the text. So for delete the text, I simply copy that, and here I make something like delete text. Okay, now this time okay, so now what I have to do, I have to delete the text. Now what I have to do, I have to delete the text. So how can I delete the text actually? So first of all, I need to check is the taxes exist. Then if the taxes exist, then I need to delete it. So yeah, for that logic, I need to get an argument or a body. So if I go here, I take something like a tax ID. So I give the tax ID from request, then body. Okay, then I need to find the tax. So for finding the tax, I go here, find by ID, and here I pass that tax ID. Okay, so that is the tax ID. So then what I have to do, first of all, I need to check if the tax dot is deleted, that is true, then we need to throw a error. Which is the tax is already deleted. Okay, the tax is already deleted. Okay, now once again, okay, that is enough. But if the tax is not found, then throw one more error, which is tax is not found. Okay, now I need to copy that condition. Condition, and then this. Okay, great. Now I need to delete that tax. Soft delete. I need to do that. Do a crowd operation where I delete that. Like soft delete. So I go on the constant, then delete, and then you wait. Then tax model dot find by ID, and find by ID and update. Okay, now ID is the tax dot underscore ID. Then I have to update it like is delete is true. Okay, now that is delete tax. Okay, that is the delete tax. Okay, now I need to export that delete tax. Okay, so that is the tax out. Okay, now here I need to delete it. Okay, now I need to use that. For using that, they have like tax.ts. So I just go here and I duplicate the above mutation. Okay, now here what I need to do, I just simply delete the tax, and here I get an argument where the URL is same, but the method this time that is delete, and I get an argument where I pass the argument like tax ID, then argument. Okay, now here I need to pass something like delete tax, use delete tax notation, then delete tax. Okay, great. Now what I need to do, I just need to go on the tax.tsx, and here I need to use that mutation. So first of all, I go on the constant, and here I need to use it delete tax. Okay, then here I need to call the mutation like delete mutation. Okay, then something like here I get a status. Okay, now what I need to do, I just need to use a use effect. Okay, now there is the status. Okay, now here I need to use a switch case like the status. So the value, okay, the value, if the value is query status dot fulfill, then that means the tax is deleted. Okay, one more thing, here I need to use a tag, right? So here I have to use a text. For text I go on the base API, and there have something like tags. Okay, I use the tag, so I go on the tags.tsx, and there have something like create tags. So here I make something like invalidated tag, and that is the tags. Okay, I copy that. Once again I go here and copy that. Okay, now they have like get all tags. Now you have provide a tag which is text. Okay, now I go on the tags.tsx. Now here I call toast.dismiss or dismiss above all tags. Then I go tags.success. So now that there is something like tags successfully created. Okay, now I just simply copy that toast, or I can copy the entire case and duplicate that several times. Now here I need to use something like rejected. Okay, so that is the task successfully deleted. So this time if the task is rejected, then I need to make a toast where there is an error and task is successfully sorry, something went wrong. Task is not deleted. Okay, task is not deleted. Okay, good. Now they have something like pending. Okay, if that is pending, then I need to make another request which is loading. Okay, now this time there is loading. Loading. Okay, great. So now there is the default case. I need to cut that default case. Okay, great. Now I need to call the delete mutation. Okay, now there is delete. I go here and I click on click. Now there is something like I call that delete mutation, and then tags dot underscore id. So now I need to go back here. Now if I refresh, then open div2 and click here delete, you can see tags pending, tags successfully deleted. There are not have any tags. So if there are not have any tags, I need to show something like there are not have any tags, like this kind of something, right? So making this, so for making this tags data dot length, tags data dot length, if that is equal 0, then okay, this kind of something. Yeah, now this time that should be white. So now I need to show something like no tags in database, okay. So now I need to call here, I need to do a design where something like font is Monsert, font is medium, this kind of something. No tags in database. Okay. So let me create another tags, something like convert into TS now, and the link, so the link is this one, and the reward is 500, and that is a visit tags. Okay, visit tags. I create the tags successfully created new tags. I go show tags, convert into TS. Great. Now this time I need to update the tags, but I'm really sorry, I don't have any plan for make a short video. So for this video I cut into here, so I need to go for PR. And till then, take care. And one more thing, if you want to build an mini app, then you need to call me on my Telegram. So till then, take care, bye bye, and see you on my next video on this playlist. Thank you.